New York Attorney General Letitia James is in hot water, and this time she cannot point fingers at Donald Trump. Before we break it all down, please be sure to like and subscribe as it helps support this channel. Okay, so Letitia James, the same woman who sued Trump over real estate fraud, is now under federal investigation herself for something eerily similar, a mortgage deal that may have involved false residency claims, ethics violations, and misuse of government staff. Listen closely, misuse of government staff. And wait until you hear who signed off on the paperwork.
She's a disaster for New York. She's a horrible, horrible human being. And I think she's a total crook. There's no question about it. But that's just my opinion. Pam's going to have to do what she wants. She's a very bad person. She's a very, very bad person who campaigned solely on, I'm going to get Donald Trump over and over again. She's a sick person. But that has nothing to do with what Pam does. Pam is going to do what's right. She always does. I've known her a long time.
So let's break it all down, because if Trump got hauled into court over property valuations, what should happen to Letitia James over a signed mortgage declaration and a missing financial disclosure? On August 17, 2023, Letitia James signed a sworn legal document to secure a mortgage for a Virginia home. In that document, a specific power of attorney, she explicitly stated, "I hereby declare that I intend to occupy this property as my principal residence." This declaration helped her qualify for better mortgage terms, lower interest rates, smaller down payments, easier debt-to-income thresholds, and less stringent underwriting rules. But here's the catch. Letitia James is the Attorney General of New York. She lives in Brooklyn. She works in Albany. She was literally prosecuting Trump in a civil fraud trial when she signed this. And the mortgage was approved just 45 days before that very trial began. Now, here's where the hypocrisy turns into potential criminal conduct. The two senior officials from Letitia James' own office signed that document as witnesses. Not neutral parties, not bank officers, not notaries. The first was Jennifer Levy, James's first deputy attorney general and the lead prosecutor in her case against Donald Trump. The second, Sharona Parchment, another staffer from the Attorney General's office. Both used their New York addresses, yet witnessed a document that declared James intended to move to Virginia. Let me read you a small part from this article. It says, "The involvement of Jennifer Levy is especially significant. As first deputy attorney general and a key figure in the Trump fraud case, her presence as a witness on this document is a matter of public record. The official records show that Levy and Parchment witnessed James' signature on the power of attorney. As witnesses, their role was to verify that James signed the document. The witnessing of a signature is a standard legal formality that establishes the authenticity of the signer's identity." How does that work? You're a full-time New York public official using your top state employees to witness a statement saying you're relocating to Virginia, all while keeping your New York job, salary, and the title. If that sounds legally shaky, it's because it is. So let's talk about what this could mean legally. For starters, it's mortgage fraud. Claiming principal residence status under a false pretense is a form of bank fraud. This is how borrowers sneak into better rates and easier approvals. It's an ethics violation. Using state employees during work hours to handle personal mortgage paperwork is a misuse of public resources. These aren't interns. These are her top legal deputies. And this is also false financial disclosure. New York law requires elected officials to disclose significant liabilities, including mortgages. But Letitia James never listed this mortgage on her 2023 financial disclosure. That's not just a clerical error. That's a potential ethics law violation. And here's what's really making it damning. While Letitia James was building a legal case against Trump for real estate misstatements, she was allegedly misrepresenting her own residency and liabilities on official documents. Like, you cannot make this up. Where is the hypocrisy police when you need one? This Virginia mortgage isn't the first time that Letitia James has shown questionable conduct when it comes to real estate paperwork. At her Brooklyn property, she reportedly misclassified the building size on multiple mortgage applications. A property legally listed as a 5-unit building, classified as commercial under federal lending rules, was described as a 4-unit property. This made it easier for her to qualify for better mortgage terms that wouldn't apply to a commercial property. So whether it's Virginia or Brooklyn, the pattern is clear. Manipulate the paperwork, get favorable loans, avoid the scrutiny. Don't that sound familiar? That's exactly what she accused Trump of doing. But when he did it, she sued him for $450 million and called it a con. Now that she's caught doing something similar, it's crickets. Where is the media outrage from the left? One of your very own is blatantly playing in your face. Let's be honest, if this were a Republican attorney general who used top staffers to help them buy a house out of state and then disclose the mortgage, CNN would have a countdown clock. MSNBC would be interviewing ethics professors all week long. But Letitia James, the woman who campaigned on taking down Trump, suddenly the press can't find the story. And that's the real danger, the erosion of equal justice. Because if you're going to weaponize the legal system against your political opponents, the public better know that your own hands are clean. And right now, Letitia James' hands look very dirty, and the DOJ seems to agree. Federal investigators are now reportedly reviewing this entire mortgage arrangement. And according to insiders, interviews with her staff are next. It's not just smoke, there's fire. And it's burning dangerously close to New York's top prosecutors. Let me ask you this. Should the person who lectured America about no one being above the law be given a pass for shady mortgage filings, misuse of staff, and false declarations? Or should she be held to the same standard that she demands of Donald Trump? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget, if you value real talk that cuts through the spin, please like and subscribe and turn on your notifications. We're going to keep following this story until the truth is fully exposed. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.